Leaders of the Western Cape, what have you done? This is a prophetic word I got from God that I will be giving, well, I'll be reading it to you. It's quite a bit. So, this is what the Lord told me to tell you. The Lord says, sound the alarm. Enemies are swooping down on my land like eagles. My people have broken a covenant I made with them and have rebelled against my teaching. Even though they call me their God and claim that they are my people and that they know me, they have rejected what is good. Because of this, the enemies will pursue them. My people chose presidents, but they did it on their own. They appointed leaders, but without my approval. They took their silver and gold and made idols for their own destruction. I hate that gold bull worshipped by the people of the city of the Western Cape. I'm furious with them. How long will it be before they give up their adultery? And Christian craftsmen made the idol, and it is not a god at all. The gold bull worshipped in the Western Cape will be smashed to pieces. When they sow the wind, they will reap a storm. A field of grain that doesn't ripen can never produce any bread. But even if it did, foreigners would eat it up. Cape Town has become like any other nation, and it is as useless as a broken pot, stubborn as wild donkeys. The people of Cape Town go their own way. They have gone off to seek help from KwaZulu Natal and have paid other nations to protect them. But now I'm going to gather them together and punish them. Soon they will wither in pain when the chief of KwaZulu Natal oppressed them. So when I received this word from the Lord, made me curious to find out what was going on, and did some search, and I came across this bull that is created by this company, Metcon, here in Cape Town, and yeah, you will see that it is available in gold and silver. And I was like, okay, so how's this connected to KwaZulu Natal? You will see the name Agani Bull is actually, if you look at what it states here in, I typed in Agani Bull KwaZulu Natal. The Agani Bull is an indigenous hardy African cattle breed deeply tied to KwaZulu Natal and Zulu culture, famous for its multicolored hides, thick resistance, and high fertility. So, yeah, this image of this bull is what the Zulu culture lives in. That's what they use for lobola. And then I was curious about the the Lord said to me that it's a Christian man that crafted this. And when I went to go look, and please do your own research and you will find what is, please go look for yourself. But it was created by Ngisa Kala. It's a gentleman that stays here in Cape Town. That's a craftsman, and yeah, this was quite an interesting read. Reverend Professor Peter Story once remarked on Legacy's talent, starting, I recently met a young man called Ngisa Kala, a finisher and polisher in a bronze factory, but his real calling is to be a sculptor. I've watched him fashion in remarkable likeness of the late Reverend Seth McConaughey for our new seminary and asked him if he enjoyed what he was doing. Too much, he said. Too much. That's that's cool. My question is, this is this is a reverence that was supposed to be in leadership over this young man. Why didn't they teach him the truth? That we do not make sculptures of bulls. Doesn't matter what size. Why wasn't the true teaching been given to him? Decisions that was made has led to the prophetic word the Lord gave me for you. So yeah, just wanted to share this. Please do your own research, and then and you will see what is written. This is terrible. The more churches the people of Cape Town build for removing sin, the more places they have for sinning. I write down countless teachings for the people, but they reject them as strange and foreign. They offer tithings to me and eat the meat of the tithings. But I, the Lord, I am not pleased with them. And now I will remember their sin and punish them for it. I will send them back to exile. The people of Cape Town have built palaces, but they have forgotten their own maker. The people of Gauteng have built fortified cities, but I will send fire and will burn down their palaces and their cities. People of Cape Town, stop celebrating your festivals like pagans. You have turned away from your God and have been unfaithful to him. All over the land you have sold yourselves like prostitutes to the god Baal, and have loved the grain you thought he paid you with. But soon you will not have enough grain and olive oil, and there will be no wine. The people of Cape Town will not remain in the Lord's land, but will have to go back to exile and will have to be eat forbidden food in Upper Africa. In those foreign lands, they will not be able to make wine offerings to the Lord or bring their tithings to him. Their food will defile everyone who eats it, like food eaten at funerals. It will be used only to satisfy their hunger. None of it will be taken as an offering to the Lord's temple. And when the time comes for the appointed festivals to honor the Lord, what will they do then? When a disaster comes and the people are scattered, the exile will gather them for burial there in Mizpah. Their treasures of silver and the places where their homes once stood will be overgrown with weeds and thorn bushes. The time for punishment has come, the time when people will get what they deserve. When that happens, Cape Town will know it. The prophet you say is a fool. This inspired man is insane. You people hate me so much because your sin is so great. God has sent me as a prophet to warn his people, Cape Town. Yet, wherever I go, you try to trap me like a bird. Even in God's temple, the people are the prophet's enemies. They are hopelessly evil in what they do, just as they were at Gibeah. God will remember their sins and punish them for it. The Lord says, when I first found Cape Town, it was like finding grapes growing in a desert. When I first saw your ancestors, it was like seeing the first ripe figs of the season. But when they came to Table Mountain, they began to worship Baal and soon became as disgusting as the gods they loved. Cape Town's greatness will fly away like a bird, and there will be no more children born to them. No more women pregnant, no more children conceived. But even if they did bring up children, I would take them away and not leave one alive. When I abandon these people, terrible things will happen to them. Lord, I can see their children being hunted down and killed. What shall I ask you to do to these people? Make their women barren, make them unable to nurse their babies. The Lord says, all their evil doing began in Gilgal. It was there that I began to hate them, and because of the evil they have done, I will drive them out of my land. I will not love them any more. All their leaders have rebelled against me. The people of Cape Town are like a plant whose roots have dried up and which bears no fruit. They will have no children, but even if they did, I would like I would kill the children so dear to them. So God, the God I serve will reject these people because they have not listened to him. They have become wanderers among the nations. That's all. That's all I've got to share. That's all I've got to share.